Mookie, make yourself comfortable. We're going on our very first camping trip ever. Hip hip hooray! He just tongue kissed me. Welcome back to another vicarious adventure. This is our trip to Big Sur. It was also our very first trip with a 5-month-old puppy. He got a chance to see his first rainbow. And after a wet, windy trip up the PCH, he got to see a little something else. Come on. Are you driving somewhere, dude? No, actually it was Nicole who was driving, and she may have killed something.
Alright guys, we'll see you soon. Have fun out there.
Okay, thanks.
Bird didn't quite make it. Rest in peace, buddy. So this is our campsite for the next couple days. I'd have to say it's pretty epic. On our last trip to June Lake, our tent proved to be too large. But this time, the mansion had all the real estate it could need. We set up as quickly as possible since there were some major clouds rolling through. We got Mookie into his little raincoat, and our campsite was so dope, it had a hiking trail just steps away from our tent. The trail led down to a small rocky cove. 2 tide-worn rocks presented us with the sun that was fighting to stay above the oncoming storm. It rained. It rained and it rained and it rained. From 5 o'clock till 5 the next morning, it rained, which made for an awful situation with a 5-month-old puppy. I didn't even bother recording any of the rain because we just wanted to go to bed and wake up when it was sunny out. We are now upon day number 2. It finally stopped raining. I think we're just gonna go see what's around the campsite. Let's go get our hiking on. Oh, actually, before I go away, so Mookie did a great job on the drive up. He was a nice little gentleman hanging out in the back, looking out the window, looking at us. He was fantastic. The camping part so far, not so much. This little piece of shit right here won't stop eating everything. Absolutely everything.
Even after being reprimanded, he just continues and continues and continues to be an asshole.
Little f***er won't stop. This is our campsite, by the way. This is pretty epic. I mean, that's goddamn majestic right there. Unstable cliffs, no beach access. That's a one-way ticket to going over the cliff. What do we say to death? Not today. Not today. Almost forgot to say, one little tiny thing happened last night. Nicole?
Oh my gosh. It's so sad. On the way here, it was probably like 5 o'clock in the morning.
What is she doing? No. We don't care about her killing a bird. We already discussed that.
Oh shit, Donald Trump was impeached.
Dickhead president is going to get impeached. What that means going forward, do we really know? I don't think so. He gets away with everything. But hopefully that means we're one step closer to not having a dickhead in the White House. We left him on there overnight, but it's time to dispose of the birdie. The bird is not the word this morning. Ah, poor little fella. He gets to be part of this feng shui instead of getting thrown in a plastic trash bag. So if you've been following the channel and you know me by now, you know that I run into a lot of stupid shit. Things that I like to call snafus. This trip is no different. You could call yesterday's rainfall a snafu because being in a tent all night with a puppy is... But here's the real snafu. The drone is not working. Because there's epic views and I can actually use the drone and it's not working. It says to calibrate the IMU, whatever the that is. And it's been calibrating, but this is probably the 5th time I've tried this and it has yet to work. I am just hoping for some sort of a miracle. I don't think I'm gonna get that miracle. It doesn't appear like we're gonna be able to use the drone on this trip, which really sucks because there's some epic shots along the PCH. So, GoPro, you are my best friend for this trip. His favorite part of the day, cleaning off his paws. Paw number 1. Hey, we had this talk earlier, son. Son.
Hurry.
Stop.
Okay, we're good.
What a little prick. Look at this! Now this is what I'm talking about. So we have ourselves a nice little, somewhat secluded beach, which is pretty awesome. Enough to let this clown go run around a little bit. Kind of goes up here, but we can't go too far because the tide's coming in. Pretty awesome though. pretty awesome. Did you find a stick? We stumbled across a place heading back. It's called the Big Sur Tap House. And dogs aren't allowed inside, but they actually have this badass patio out here. Pretty cool. And they had a couple nitro beers on tap. My favorite. What do you think, dude? Pretty cool, huh? Oh boy. I probably haven't thrown a horseshoe in 15 years. I still got it.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
She doesn't like big balls. Oh my god! Anything? No whales? Just birds? Any condors? So we're back at our campsite. The temperature's dropping quick. Sun is setting right over there. We went in town and I was actually able to find a type of Guinness that I've never had before. It's called the Milk Stout Nitro Guinness. I'm excited about that. I'm excited about dinner. So I'm gonna get a fire going. We have a pretty incredible dinner lined up. The surprise is right around the corner. All right, so far so good. Let's hope it keeps going. I have no idea if you're going to be able to see me on this or not, but I want to show you something we got from Mookie. It's a harness that glows in the dark, specifically for situations like this. Let's see if we can find him. There he is. Again, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but this is that beer that I found. It's called Open Gate Guinness Brewery Over the Moon Milk Stout. Nicole and I are about to give this thing a test run, see how it is. It's alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. It's smooth.
You're doing exactly what I asked you not to do.
What?
Tell me how it was.
I'm not telling you, I'm talking to the camera. Our camping experiences have been an experiment of trying to find food that tastes absolutely delicious with having very minimal cleanup. In the past, we've done brisket, we've done fajitas, we've done steak, we've done chicken, we've done pork chops, we've done lamb chops, we've done bacon, we've done eggs, we've done almost everything. Just before our trip, Costco had a big sale on tamales. These tamales. In our fridge, we had an overabundance of tamales because Costco. So we decided, let's take them camping with us.
All right, so the surprise are chicken tamales. So we'll just put them on this part of the grate right here, and hopefully things turn out all right. Enchiladas, by the way, are fantastic.
Tamales?
We're not even eating enchiladas and they're fantastic. The tamales are a thing of art. Except they're not easy to cook because the husk gets burnt up real quick. But if you have the patience, which I don't have, to leave it on, kind of flip it around a little bit, it comes out pretty good. Nice and crispy. Hey, you see. What you think? You can't even speak.
Delicious.
We do have a trailhead right across the street from our campground. It appears like we have a 5 mile and then a 7.5 mile. No thoughts?
I don't know what you want.
She has no thoughts on the matter. So then pick one.
So one of the 5 mile ones.
She's in a cranky mood right now. This is a choose your own adventure tour. So even though we did do a hike before with him, it wasn't like a real hike. This is gonna be his first real hike. And so far he's doing okay. So, on a positive note, even though Mr. Mookie down here can be quite the dickhead at camp, wants to get into everything, trying to dig up the whole campground, the usual. He's actually doing fantastic on this not so easy hike up a hill. He's got laser focus on his mom's butt right now, so he's doing good.
My calves are burning so bad.
Little pussy.
I am. I'm so out of shape. You haven't been yelling at me to work out. You're calling me
I try
fat.
to shame you, but it doesn't work. You're just gonna be my chunky little girlfriend, that's all. So you become my fat ex-girlfriend.
I'm currently like working out, so you could save these for when I'm not.
Cow following a cow. Rookie, let's just fat shame the shit out of her for the next 15 minutes.
I'm gonna turn off the camera and he's not gonna have any footage. It's ridiculous.
we're about 2 miles in. We stopped for a second just so we can check some stuff out, and he conked down and lay down. He's tired. We're gonna make the executive decision to go back, have a little bit of lunch, let him take a nap, and then we'll go out for another hike. I'm gonna let you look at these views as Nicole reads off some stats.
The elevation that we've gained in this hike so far, and we've only been going for 54 minutes. We're at 1.99 miles. Our elevation is 1,637 feet that we've climbed.
So coming up at this time, we had actually also hoped that we'd be able to see a little bit of the whale migration going in. Usually travels up, well, down the coast through here, I guess. I don't see any signs of whales out there. So yeah, this would have been an epic spot to watch a whale migration. We got no jobs, we got no food, our pets' heads are falling off. So we just came across our first dead animal. Actually, our second dead animal, because Princess over here killed a bird on the very first day. I haven't had a chance yet to do one of my favorite things. Will you hold this, please? It's whistle time. That echoed pretty good. Got one more. Come on.
That was a good one.
A successful whistle. A loud one that you could hear echo out as far as Japan. He's finally tuckered out. It only took a couple hours. But the little baby finally went to sleep. Thank you. And I just woke him up. Dude, look at all these birdies. Look. Get the birdies. Come on. Get the birdies. What are they doing? Yet again found ourselves a nice, kind of secluded beach. I mean, this is majestic and beautiful. Look at this. Some pretty big waves out there. Seems like it's the tide's starting to come in now, so we can't venture too far around the corner or else we could get stuck.
Our trip had just about come to an end.
What is that, Mookie?
On the way home, we stopped in San Simeon to view the elephant seals. And we also checked out a monarch butterfly grove before we did something I've been waiting to do a very, very long time.
So our little mini vacay is almost over, and we're here to do the one thing I really wanted to do when I first got a Jeep, was to drive on the beach.